thought the O-line did pretty well. I mean, there's always room for improvement, but I mean, that was the first game of the season. I thought we came out and we did what we needed to do to get the W.
Does your approach change at all when you've got Biz versus Brian next to you?
No, not at all. I mean, I feel like we can play with anybody in there. All 12 guys, basically. Everybody knows the offense. Everybody's, they've been around for a little bit, so everybody's been in the weight room. I mean, it's next man in approach.
If the offensive line rotation and shuffling sort of throughout the game continues throughout the season, that's something that you think can work for you guys, or you think you need to get it to a certain 5?
It could. I mean, that's what we did last year with me, Jared, and Biz. I mean, it definitely helps keeping guys fresh. Helps prevent a lot of injuries. It's definitely something we could do throughout the year.
Did Biz got it out a little bit on Saturday?
What you said?
Did he got it out a little bit? Play hurt?
Yeah, he played a little bit. I mean, he looked good. So, I mean, hopefully, we're just expecting the best.
What's the one area where you guys need, as a line, where you guys need to improve from week 1 to week 2?
Well, I think right now we're all really young. I mean, there's me and Officer, Artie. I mean, we all been around, but I think we just need to. I think the main thing is, like, all right, we're playing Akron. They play with like two techs. They play really well. Leverage is definitely going to be a big part of it, and just communicating. Communication is going to be a big part.
What do you remember from last year?
I remember last year their D-line was really good. You just have to appreciate. You have to respect every opponent that you're facing every week, and you treat every week the same. I think we definitely weren't expecting them to be as good as they were, and just have to respect them. They have a good D-line.
I know you said you treat every game the same, but is there any sort of feeling in the locker room of, we remember what happened against these guys last year, we want to make sure we correct that, make sure it doesn't happen again?
Oh, of course. I mean, that was a really disappointing loss last year. We still have a bad taste in our mouth about that. Definitely want to come out this year and get a win against them.
Well, I know you got a lot of guys that can sort of play different positions, but how much does it help to get Artie back in, just with his knowledge, what sort of he can bring to the line?
That helps a lot. Artie's a guy I feel like can play any position. If he really had to, he could play center, guard, tackle. If we had to put him out of tackle, he knows the whole offense well, and having someone like that basically running the offense just helps everybody around him a lot.
When you guys have two, like, I guess inexperienced guys at tackle, you have Booker and O'Neal playing tackle, is there scheme stuff you can do to sort of lessen the load on them, or is it just sort of like they need to, sort of thrown into the fire almost?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can really do to kind of take that load off. They just kind of have to go out there and play, and just, I mean, everybody has to get used to it at some point. There's nothing you can really do to ease that.
Do you feel like you're used to it now? You feel like one of the veterans?
I feel like I'm getting used to it. This is my 3rd year here, so I mean, I'm definitely getting a lot comfortable. I'm not as nervous when I go out there anymore. Don't really have to think about what I'm doing when I'm out there. Just go out and play.
Can you ease their concerns, the freshmen's concerns, from your experiences as playing as a freshman?
Yeah, you just have to tell them about the stress. Because I mean, whenever I was playing my freshman year, I was just thinking about every possible thing that can go wrong happening in my head before the ball snapped. And when you overthink, those things are more likely to come true.
How much confidence does it give you guys to see what Quadri was able to do? That as a line, if you guys block for the running back, you guys still have guys back there who can pick up the yards.
Like I said, it's like we're going with the next man in approach. I think it's very good to see that we have backs that are as good as they are. We have Quadri. Hopefully we have Chris back. All of our running backs. I mean, you can put anybody back there and still get the same results. That's what I feel like.